In the late evening, I talk about the number of friends that we have in this telethon, like the Southland Corporation and Budweiser, who have been friends of Jerry's Kids for a long time. Before we bring this next gentleman out for an interview, I want to introduce a videotape of Dan Smith and refresh your memory. You've seen him on this telethon before. Let's take a look at it right now.
2 years ago, Dan Smith's life was normal. He had worked hard. He'd reached the management level for the Budweiser Southwest Distributors of Conroe. He enjoyed camping and fishing. Dan Smith was a typical Texas outdoorsman. Today, Dan no longer works and rarely gets to enjoy the outdoors. You see, Dan has amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, that terrifying disease that is characterized by the slow degeneration of the human body's muscular system. Dan knew it was time to see the doctor after experiencing frequent, unexplained falls that eventually led to broken arms and legs.
Well, they sent me down there to Houston with a staff of 6 doctors. And you want to talk about work, they went to work on me. And then all 6 of them come in the room with the wife and I and told me I had ALS. When they told me that, and the expression on their faces, I felt sorrier for them, and then when they had to tell me.
The doctors predicted that Dan had from 2 to 3 years to live, but Dan didn't buy that prognosis. Today, he savors every minute of his life and says he's going to be around for a long time. As often as possible, Dan visits his friends at the Budweiser plant in Conroe. Budweiser's been involved with MDA fundraising since 1959. And that's where Dan was first introduced to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. You see, Dan used to help raise money to help MD kids. And now in this tragic twist of fate, Dan is one of Jerry's kids. The Muscular Dystrophy Association is Budweiser's #1 charity. Over the past 5 years, Bud has contributed more than $10 million to the cause. This year, they expect to raise over $2 million for the Super Show. Meanwhile, Dan Smith remains involved with Budweiser's exceptional efforts. He's not bitter about his fate, and he still maintains a positive, helping attitude.
I had over 50 years of wonderful, healthy life. I got, counting my son-in-law, I got 5 healthy kids, and then my granddaughter. And I don't want it to happen to them.
That gentleman is with us right now, Mr. Dan Smith, and if you want to applaud it, I wish you would, for this gentleman who has shown strength to me and to all of us that I don't think we really know. I asked you while we were watching the videotape right there, when you see a youngster like Angela in that interview just a moment ago, we all were kind of biting our lips just a little bit. It's especially tough, and you said it's tough on you.
Oh, for these babies, they tear these babies up. It tears me up.
You've stayed very close with Budweiser and with your buddies over there. But let's go back to the very beginning when things went south, so to speak, for you. You didn't want to believe it at first, did you? You didn't want to talk about it.
No. Well, I've been doing with muscular dystrophy ever since 1959, when that's all we had then was them little canisters to put out in the retail outlets. And so I seen what had come on. And then when they sent me down there in Herman Hospital, when they told me I had ALS, I didn't believe them at first. And the looks on them doctors' faces, well, no, I hope these doctors don't have to tell nobody anymore.
And we also hope that those people sitting out there watching the videotape and you talking about your 5 healthy kids and the frame of mind that you have maintained helps ring those phones even more.
Well, I hope so. We need it.
You got some buddies in here. Let's get them to come in and visit with us right now. And I said last night that Budweiser has always been so very close to Jerry's Kids. I'll get you guys to come in here. And you are?
Bobby Hayes.
Bobby, how are you?
Joe Villarreal.
Okay, let me get you guys to face the camera right here. Who's going to be the spokesperson? Come on here and stand back behind Dan.
My name is Bobby Hayes. I'm from Southwest Distributing Budweiser. Yesterday, maybe last night, one of our vice presidents came in and started what we call a 3-part contribution. The money that I have today gives us a total in the two parts of the three-part contribution, $20,000.
$20,000. Let's hear it for these people. And the check that I'm holding right here is for $13,000. And I have to wonder how much, not really pressure, but friendly pressure do you get from this guy sitting right here?
This guy is literally the backbone of Southwest Distributing. He gives life to all of us. Dan literally ran Southwest Distributing by himself in Conroe, Texas at the very beginning. We love Dan, and Dan is a very tremendous, tremendous person.
And I know he loves you for what you have done. Keep the pressure on him, okay?
I'm going to.
Okay, Dan.
That's another little pocket right there. And maybe that help out a little bit too.
Dan here with a personal check for $50. Thank you so much for coming by. Continued success, okay? Thank you, Dan Smith. Jan Carson.
Great work, Dan. He does it every year. Wonderful, wonderful.
Jan, last night,